Hi guys, this is the last video that discusses the folio development from the Chief Assessor's report for the 2016 research project. The last thing that we need to talk about is D4, which is the capabilities. So what you need to show through D4 is the development and understanding of one or more capability. What the Chief Assessor and those people who've marked research project over the past or moderated research project after last year actually found was that some people really struggled to be able to show how and why they've chosen the capability that they chose. So what you must make sure that you do is show the capability that you've chosen. Do that in your proposal. You also need to show development of that, which you should do through something like a journal, and also as often as you can on the different sources that you use. You must relate to that capability as often as possible. Therefore, if you're doing something on the literacy capability, make sure you're talking about vocabulary that you're developing, or if you're talking to someone who you've never spoken to before, talk about the terminology that you need to use. If you find it difficult to show this throughout your 10 pages, make sure that if you're writing journals, you reflect on your capability and the development, how successful you have been in the development of a capability. All right. You don't necessarily need to only use sources that are searchable on the internet. By using experts, you're actually showing the development of a literacy capability. So what you should be doing is using the language and terminology that's appropriate for your topic, therefore you show changes in literacy. If you are really confused about a capability, if you don't understand what it's talking about, please ask your teacher, because your teacher, hey me, will actually be able to explain the different ways that you'll be able to show that capability throughout your research project, and therefore it's more likely that you're going to boost that grade there. The capability is the one thing that kids struggle with the most, and it's the one thing that basically brings down everyone's grade, so make sure that you're reflecting on that in an appropriate way. If you're going to talk about a capability, do it many times throughout your research project folio. The more times you can talk about your capability, show where your capability is developing, show an understanding of that capability, the greater chance is that you're going to be able to meet the performance standard that says either, yep, they're okay with it, or yep, they're really good at this and they've developed it really well. The last thing, the performance standards say capability or capabilities. You don't have to have more than one. If you have one, that's fine, provided it matches your question. All right. So always make sure that the capability that you've chosen is one that's most appropriate for the question that you're asking, and it's also most appropriate for the area that you need development in. All right. Cool banana. See you later.